our world holds immense hidden power, locked inside the atom. In the early 20th century, scientists discovered that splitting the atom could unleash extraordinary energy. This breakthrough promised unlimited power, but also introduced the possibility of a devastating new weapon. As World War II raged, the idea of an atomic bomb became a strategic imperative. Scientists fleeing Europe warned the United States that Nazi Germany might be developing such a weapon. In response, the US launched the Manhattan Project, a secret effort uniting brilliant minds to build the bomb first. Hidden labs and secret cities worked around the clock, pushing science and engineering to their limits. In July 1945, the first atomic bomb was detonated in the New Mexico desert, the Trinity test. The explosion was brighter than the sun, signaling the dawn of the atomic age. Weeks later, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world was forever changed. The atomic age had begun, bringing both hope and a profound new anxiety for humanity's future. The power of the atom was now a reality, one that could shape or destroy civilization. The race for nuclear dominance had started, and the consequences would echo for generations. The world's leaders now held the fate of millions in their hands. The atomic bomb was no longer theory. It was the most powerful force ever unleashed by humankind. The question was no longer if, but how this power would be used. The world entered a new era, one defined by both promise and peril. The atomic age had truly begun. The end of World War II brought not peace, but a tense standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union, the Cold War. For a brief moment, America alone possessed the atomic bomb, but this advantage quickly vanished. In 1949, the Soviet Union detonated its own bomb, igniting a nuclear arms race. Soon, the United Kingdom, France, and China joined the nuclear club, each seeking security and influence. The power to destroy cities spread from one nation to 5 in less than 2 decades. The world now lived under the constant threat of nuclear war. Each superpower built ever more powerful arsenals, creating a precarious balance of terror. Other nations watched, some feeling compelled to pursue their own weapons. The nuclear club's expansion made the world more dangerous and unpredictable. The fear of global catastrophe became a shadow over daily life. Nuclear weapons were no longer the domain of a single nation. They were a global reality. The arms race defined an era, shaping politics, alliances, and the fate of millions. The world had entered a new, perilous chapter. As nuclear arsenals grew, so did global anxiety. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 brought the world to the brink of disaster, highlighting the urgent need for control. In 1968, nations agreed to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, or NPT. The NPT recognized 5 nuclear-armed states and aimed to prevent others from joining their ranks. Non-nuclear nations pledged not to pursue weapons in exchange for access to peaceful nuclear technology. The International Atomic Energy Agency was tasked with verifying compliance. The treaty became the cornerstone of efforts to halt the spread of nuclear arms. Over 190 countries joined, making it one of the most widely adopted treaties in history. Many nations with the technical ability to build bombs chose not to, trusting in the treaty's promise of security. The NPT established a powerful global norm against proliferation. It made the pursuit of nuclear weapons far more difficult and less acceptable. The world took a collective step back from the nuclear brink. Yet, not every nation joined the NPT. India, citing security concerns and the treaty's perceived unfairness, developed its own nuclear arsenal. Pakistan followed, driven by rivalry with India. North Korea withdrew from the NPT and built its own weapons, seeing them as vital for regime survival. Israel maintains deliberate ambiguity about its nuclear capability. These outliers challenge global efforts, keeping the nuclear threat alive and evolving. Why do so few nations possess nuclear weapons? The answer: immense cost, technical barriers, and the catastrophic risks involved. Building a bomb requires vast resources and decades of effort, beyond the reach of most countries. International treaties and alliances, like the NPT and nuclear umbrellas, discourage proliferation. The fear of mutual destruction and global condemnation deters use. Most nations have wisely chosen cooperation and security over the peril of nuclear arms. The small nuclear club is a testament to humanity's recognition of the true price